Time for yet one more Christmas special. This one's different, though. It's next.
Riders in the Sky Christmas is on the air, starring America's favorite cowboys. Two slim men aging like fine cheese. What they call the king of the cowboy fiddlers, and Ranger Doug, the idol of American youth. Riders in the Sky.
Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home.
Snowflakes are falling, longhorns are calling, tall pines are humming, Christmas time's a-comin'.
Can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all? Hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my prairie home. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. White candles burning, my old heart's a-yearning for the folks at home when Christmas time's a-comin'. Can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all? Hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my prairie home.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very special guest star, Reba McEntire.
Oh, holly's in the window, home where the wind blows. Can't walk for running, Christmas time's coming.
Can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all? Hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my prairie home.
Buckaroos and buckarettes, and thank you, Reba McEntire, for coming on our Riders Radio Christmas show.
Oh, my pleasure, boys. I'm having a blast.
Well, it is a great honor to have you here, Reba. Gosh, boys, a real movie star.
Really?
A superstar, no less.
Unbelievable. Movies, TV, concerts, millions and millions of records. I have to ask you, Reba, why are you putting your career in jeopardy to appear on our poor little cowboy TV Christmas show?
Well, guys, it's like this. I love Christmas, and I love cowboys.
Yep.
And besides that, Two Slim said that I was going to get to do some acting. It's going to be a real meaty part. Right, Slim?
Oh, yeah, we got a great part for you, Reba. It's a real scream. Huh?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it, so I'm going to go get ready. See y'all later, guys.
Thank you, Reba. Ladies and gentlemen, Reba McEntire. I love this show. Christmas is just my favorite time of year. I'm really looking forward to it.
Great time of year, Ranger Doug. It
Sure is. You know, but there's times we get caught up in the hurry and worry, the hustle and bustle, the distractions of Christmas, and forget that, well, for all of us, it really should be a time of peace and quiet.
That's right, Ranger Doug.
I thought we'd take a moment here in this show to kind of sit back and with no hurrying, no worrying, no distractions, just paint a peaceful, quiet, melodious portrait of Christmas.
Wow.
Great idea, Ranger Doug.
Well, it's that kind of thinking that's made me the idol of American youth. A portrait of Christmas. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Slim, what in the world are you doing over there?
Well, I was adding to the portrait, Ranger Doug.
You're not. I'm trying to paint a beautiful portrait. You're over there destroying it. You're ripping it to shreds.
No, I'm adding to it, Ranger
No,
Doug.
you sound like a sick lamb over there.
Well, maybe there's a sick lamb in the portrait.
Oh, Slim.
One little sick one way in the
Come
back
on.
Oh, gosh, Ranger Doug, he sounds lost, too.
I don't feel very good, and I don't know where I am. Where's my mama?
He's lost from his mama, Ranger Doug.
Over here behind the big rock. I'm so scared. Why don't you follow my voice? Okay.
Oh, look. They're okay now, Ranger Doug.
They got back together.
They
I'm
found
so
each other.
glad.
Yeah, just go on with your portrait, Ranger Doug.
Thank you. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty
Shepherd
king.
boy. The shepherd boy has a dog. Yeah, the shepherd boy's dog, Ranger Doug. Oh, the shepherd boy has a cat, and they're working together. The true meaning of Christmas. And there's his duck. The shepherd boy has a little duck there, Ranger Doug. And the shepherd boy has a pig too. He's a great big pig. He's got a whole herd. He's got a giant pig. There's a big one. A giant pig. Look at the size of that. Porcosaurus. It's Jurassic Pork. It's coming this way. It's a vegetarian. We're all right.
Enough! Are you two quite finished?
Yes, that's all that's in the portrait.
Thank you. There's nothing more in this portrait.
No, nothing except the rhinopotamus.
Why would there be a rhinopotamus in this portrait?
Because he will lead the Christmas parade! The Christmas parade! Yes, it's the parade, Ranger Doug! It's the parade! Everything is the rhinopotamus! It's the Christmas parade! They're doing stuff in rhymes with their big flags. Then it's Santa Claus. Hi, Santa. And
Yeah, that was quite a musical portrait, but this too shall pass. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea.
Reba's coming up, and you've got a prime seat right on the curb, Saddle Pals, for more of a Riders in the Sky Christmas right after these thrilling messages. Neighbors, bologna is bologna no matter how thin you slice it. Here's an astounding offer from pitchman El Philo, Larry Mammoth.
Friends, it's almost here. Christmas. And is your shopping done? Of course not. Precious time is running out. Well, never fear. El Philo, Larry Mammoth is here, announcing Yuletide Yodeler. Yes, the perfect gift for everyone on your list, Yuletide Yodeler. Here's how it works. Simply call 1-900-YODELER. Within hours, an underemployed cowboy in a big white hat shows up at the lucky person's doorstep. It's Yuletide Yodeler. What on God's green earth is he good for, you ask? Drains always seem to get clogged up at Christmas time. Not a problem with Yuletide Yodeler. And how about that slack-jawed teenage hoodlum who shows up to escort your daughter to who knows where?
Yo, is your daughter ready yet? We're here to drive real fast and act stupid.
Yuletide Yodeler.
Yuletide Yodeler to the rescue. And what about that indiscreet dog befouling your begonias? This amazing gift costs less than diamonds, less than fruit, less than the minimum wage. Yes, only $9.99. That's right, only $9.99 puts the Yuletide Yodeler right where you want him. Call 1-900-YODELER now. And remember, every Yuletide needs a yodeler. Every Yuletide needs a yodeler. Every Yuletide needs a yodeler. So call one right now.
Now here's a Christmas present for everybody, Reba McEntire.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary soul rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, holy night, when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, holy night, when Christ was born. When Christ was born. Led by the light, a face serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light of the stars so sweetly beaming, here came the wise men from far different lands. A King of kings is born, the world rejoices in all our trials, born to be our friend. Oh,
deck the halls with music and song, Saddle Pals. Now, here again are America's favorite cowboys, Riders in the Sky.
There's a cabin on the prairie with its windows glowing brightly. My homecoming pony starts to prance. For the door is open slightly where the snow sprinkles lightly. It's Christmas at the Harmony Ranch.
There's the pine tree in the corner and the cowboys decorated, hanging stars and prickly pears on every branch. Wrapping presents they created for the day anticipated. It's Christmas at the Harmony Ranch. What'd you get, Ranger Doug?
Got an old Colt revolver with new pearl handle.
A new hat with a fancy Christmas band.
Boys, thanks for the bridle and the blanket and the cast iron skillet.
All for Christmas at the Harmony Ranch. All for Christmas.
Oh, the reeds are made of sagebrush.
The stew is on the table.
And the boys have asked their ladies for a dance. And they're singing loud and merry, can be heard across the prairie. It's Christmas at the Harmony Ranch. Merry Christmas from the Harmony Ranch.
Holy, holy, holy.
Vitamin ought to taste. I think I'm ready to go now.
Oh, something smells terrible in here.
I'm a cooking.
Oh, that explains it.
Why?
What you cooking there, Sidemeat?
Well, what I cook every year about this time, and that's Christmas stew.
Really? And I suppose this is in the recipe?
Recipe? I don't use no recipe. The recipe's a hobgoblin is a teeny tiny mind. I tell you, because
He's lost it.
They say a half a teaspoon of this, a quarter teaspoon of that, a pinch of this. Namby-pamby. I tell you what, I use my gut instinct.
Your gut instincts make my stomach hurt.
Yeah, well, quit your whining. I'm going to tell you how I do it here now. Christmas time is drawing near. It's my favorite time of year. It's the time I cook a batch of Christmas stew. I don't need a recipe no more. I just eyeball her as I go. My tasting buds just tell me what to do. The boys look forward to my yearly experimentation. Why, it's become a Dan-firm Yuletide sensation. Now follow closely and keep mum, and I'll show you how it's done every Christmas as I make my Christmas stew. Let's see. You grab some bone, you grab some fat, a leg of this, a leg of that. That's the starting point, if you must know it's true. Then you toss them in a pot that ain't been washed a lot. Now you're cooking with the superlative brew. Toss in a can of coffee grounds if you can get 'em. Why, the boys are never gonna know what hit 'em. The motor oil, a glass of wine, mingled for a taste of mine. A base on which to build a fine brew. You say add beans? By all means, we'll add the mother of all beans and soak it in the broth all through and through. An old oxtail, a buffalo hump, let it simmer half a month, then season to the taste that best can do. I make it grandly with a justifiable pride. Of course, last year, the whole crew nearly died. But that don't ail me none with fear. I'm gonna get it right this year. Come and get it, boys. It's time for Christmas stew. Ole, ole, ole. Come and get it, boys. It's time for Christmas stew. Yes, sir.
Here's the recipe right
there. Well, so?
So I guess you'll want to start all over again.
Not me, partner. I got it done.
Well, you've left out a few things.
Yeah, like what?
Well, you forgot to throw in the horseshoe.
Well, I need a horseshoe. I told you.
You forgot to throw in a bunch of those peppers over
I
there.
got peppers. I got peppers. I forgot the pot holder there.
That's right, you forgot the pot holder. That's over there. Now pick it up and shake it. Got to stir it up real good. Dance around with it a little bit. Dance around. Yeah, dance around. Now pick it up over your head. Pick it up over your head. Now pour it on your head.
Dump it on your head.
Did it again.
Oh, the idiot would dump it on his head.
Never argue with mules or cooks, as they have no sense of humor, Saddle Pals.
You think you're so funny.
Riders in the Sky Christmas gallops back into your very own Home on the Range right after these astounding commercials.
Now that's funny.
Neighbors, everything is better shared, especially a beautiful song from Riders in the Sky and Reba McEntire.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know,
Where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write.
May your days be merry and bright,
And may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write.
Oh, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
And now to make your Christmas a little bit brighter, here's the Nashville Children's Choir to sing a traditional French carol, inviting everyone to join in the celebration of the holidays.
Willie, go and bring your drum, Bobby, get your flute and come. Let us hear the pipe and drum. Choo-a-doo-a-doo, pat-a-pat-a-pat. When we hear the pipe and drum, we will all be frolic so. Choo-a-doo, choo-a-doo, choo-a-doo.
Gracie wants a real live Shetland pony. Catherine wants that fuzzy teddy bear. And now you're asking me what I'd like from Santa for Christmas this year. Now, there's so many things that you could buy for me, but they wouldn't mean as much as you standing by that tree. Just put a ribbon in your hair, darling. You'll be the best gift anywhere. Christmas morning, there's no worldly treasure I'd like any better than you standing there. Just put a ribbon in your hair. Colored boxes filled with fancy presents. Now they're a mighty pretty sight, that's true. But all those pretty things just can't compare with the beauty in you. And on this Christmas morning, the greatest gift I know will be having you to hold underneath the mistletoe. Just put a ribbon in your hair, darling. You'll be the best gift anywhere. Christmas morning, there's no worldly treasure I'd like any better than you standing there. Just put a ribbon in your hair.
Folks, it's loving and giving that makes life worth living, and a Riders in the Sky Christmas returns right after giving you these loving commercials. Welcome back, buckaroos and buckarettes. It's time for a special Christmas episode of the live public radio show, Riders Radio Theater.
Yes, Saddle Pals, it's radio you can see.
Are you ready, sound effects wizard Big Zeno Clinker? Yes, and our special guest star, Reba McEntire. Are you ready for the radio, Reba?
Too slim.
What is it?
I was told I'd have a good meaty role in this thing, and all I do is scream. So, not much meat, not much of a roll.
Reba. Think of Fay Ray.
Why?
Well, when King Kong picked her up in that big paw and they climbed the Empire State Building, did she look down and say, "How? Not much of a roll"?
Well.
No, she screamed, Reba. She reached down to the ends of her pink little toenails and she screamed. It was acting. It was pure acting.
Well.
You know, Reba, it'd be the easy way to turn and walk away, but it wouldn't be
The cowboy
way. In this case, the Ray Fay way. I mean the Fay Way Ray. I mean the freeway way.
Okay. If I agree to scream, will you stop?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
That'd be great. All right. Cue the coyotes.
Riders Radio Theater is on the air. Tonight's the exciting Western melodrama ambushed at Christmas Gulch. It's Christmas Eve, and the stage to Tumbleweed Valley is making a special run to bring presents for the big Tumbleweed City Children's Christmas Party. As the stage enters Christmas Gulch, a large cottonwood tree suddenly falls across the trail, and the driver is forced to rein in his horses.
Whoa there! Whoa!
Then two heavily armed, sinister figures step out of the shadow.
What's going on here?
Stick 'em up, Bud.
Get down from that coach.
Once the driver is on the ground, the two villains climb onto the coach, turn it around, and head back up the trail.
Ah,
And as they gallop away, both evil villains are totally unaware that inside the coach, an innocent school teacher, the self-actualized Miss Marm, is their passenger. A short while later, riders in the sky, having ridden out to escort the stagecoach to the children's Christmas party, approach the scene of the hijacking.
There's a tree across the road, and Drywall, the stagecoach driver, is sitting on it.
But it looks like the stage is missing, Ranger Doug.
Too slim. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, what about this?
Looks like the stage is missing, Ranger Doug.
Well, I don't like the sound of that any better.
It's the best I can do. Whoa there, boy. Easy. Whoa, easy, Birkenstock. Whoa there.
Drywall, whoa.
Oh, howdy, boys.
What happened to the stage, Drywall?
Oh, the road agents hijacked it, boys, along with all the kids' Christmas presents.
Oh, no.
And Miss Marm, too. I don't think that they knew that she was inside, though. But they will, because she was screaming like a banshee when they pulled out.
Well, that's the Fay Wave, Ray. That's the way, Fay Wave.
Drywall, which way did they go?
They went that way.
I thought as much. Come on, boys, let's ride.
Hit up there, Birkenstock.
Meanwhile, the hijacked stagecoach is rolling across the perilous trail of Santa Mesa. And it's a very particularly scary trail for the delicate lady riding inside the coach. Especially if there's a rattlesnake under her seat. Or a scorpion in her lap. But there wasn't, so she screamed for no reason.
Stop the stage, Charlie. Stop it. Stop the stage, I say.
Whoa there.
Stop it. Sounds like we got a screamer in the coach.
Right.
Now, let's climb down here, Charlie.
Yeah.
And we'll open the door and see what we got. What are you doing here?
I've been asking myself that same question.
Well, what does your script say you're doing here?
This.
I gotta hand it to you, lady. You can really scream.
Hey, boss.
Huh?
Look, that cloud of dust coming up fast down the gulch. Looks like riders in the sky.
What'd you say?
Looks like riders in the sky.
Charlie, come quick. Stampede the team pulling the coach. Send them over the edge of the mesa. That'll distract the riders while we make our getaway.
Run!
Get up there! They've stampeded the stagecoach!
It's still inside.
Well, I'll stop the stagecoach, boys. You stop Comin and Charlie.
Okay.
Ride, Ranger!
Leaping from their horses, Two Slim and Woody Paul quickly corral the two villains.
Oh, you got me! Oh, you got
Meanwhile,
me!
the galloping stagecoach horses are racing towards the edge of the mesa and a plummeting fall to the desert below. The only hope is Ranger Doug, the stalwart idol of American youth, and Amazing Turbo, the only horse in the world with afterburner.
On Turbo! On boy! Oh, Turbo, what's the matter, boy? What? What's that? Your mixture of oats and rocket fuel is too lean for this altitude? We'll never catch them this way, Turbo.
Oh, no. Miss Marm is doomed. Boy, when she goes over that cliff, she's really gonna scream.
Well, let's find out as the runaway stagecoach races towards the edge of the mesa and certain destruction from inside a
Hold it just a minute. You mean I'm doomed and all I do is scream?
Well, it's the Ray Fave Wave. I mean, it's the Wave Ray Fave. It's the fruit fly of your dreams that's going to come to...
It may be the Fay way, Ray, or whatever you end up calling it, but it's not the Reba McIntyre way.
Faithful listeners, an amazing event has just occurred. Miss Marm is ripping up her script.
Wow.
Now let's see what I can do about this situation. First, I kick open the stage door. Now I climb out the door, up the side of the stage, across the roof.
All in a tight little skirt, too.
Now I jump down into the driver's seat and take the handbrake and...
Look, boys, she did it.
The kids' presents are saved.
Christmas is saved! This is gonna be a great Christmas. Gosh, Reba, you saved the wave.
No, Reba, he means you paved the day.
No, you saved the day.
Oh, gosh, what would Fay Ray say?
And that concludes Ambush at Christmas Gulch. Next week, Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve Showdown at Hangover Gulch. Stay with us now, Saddle Pals. Great music is next. Saddle Pals, new and improved, can't beat tried and true. Here again are Riders in the Sky and Reba McEntire with the classic songs of Christmas.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all
last ribbon is tied, finally done with the wrapping. Can't wait till morning to see the delight in their eyes and hear the music of laughing as they open their presents neath this tree full of lights. I reflect as I gaze at the flickering firelight and the tea sets and the train sets, the dolls, bikes, and horns, and the thought comes so still in this deep, quiet midnight of greater gifts we can give on this bright Christmas morn. Like respect for the wild things deep in the dark forest, clean air and clean rivers that rush to the sea, love for the earth, the mother before us. Take these, my children, with you as you grow, for these are the greatest gifts that we can bestow. The knowledge we're all the same in God's eyes, the will to take care of the earth, sea, and sky. Counting our blessings as we greet every sunrise, take these, my children, with you as you grow, for these are the greatest gifts we can bestow. Saddle Pals, it's been a great evening. On behalf of the Nashville Children's Choir, the great Reba McEntire, says Riders in the Sky, wishing you all a
Merry Christmas! Polka!
Riders in the Sky Christmas was taped before a live audience at the TNN Corral in Nashville, Tennessee.